This is Daria Shabbat with Corporate Profile reporting on the news for Tuesday, March 5th, 2013. Today in the news, North Korea threatens to cancel Korean War ceasefire. White House says unlocking of cell phones should be legal. And Moscow police are questioning a suspect in the Bolshoi acid attack. North Korea is threatening to cancel the 1953 ceasefire that ended the Korean War, blaming the U.S.-led push for stricter UN sanctions over its recent nuclear test and ongoing U.S. South Korean joint military drills. North Korea's Korean People's Army Supreme Command warned of stronger additional countermeasures as Washington and its North Korean ally Beijing have approved a draft of punishing sanctions for a UN Security Council resolution in response to North Korea's most recent nuclear test. The draft is expected to be circulated at the UN this week. The United States and others worry that North Korea's third nuclear test pushes it a step closer towards its goal of having nuclear-armed missiles that can reach America. Yeah, I think we would all be better off if North Korea did not have a missile that can reach the U.S. Cell phone users should be allowed to switch their devices to any mobile carrier, the White House said yesterday in response to an online petition against the recent banning of the practice. More than 100,000 people signed the petition protesting the ban on switching imposed by the Library of Congress. Cell phone buyers who get new devices at a heavily subsidized price in return for committing to long-term contracts should be able to take their gadgets with them when they change carriers. The telecom industry argues that cell phones should be locked or prevented from moving freely across networks because of the massive subsidies that carriers provide, but the White House agrees that preventing unlocking reduces consumer choice and resale value of phones, which can cost hundreds of dollars without subsidies from carriers like AT&T and Verizon Wireless and Sprint. Police in Moscow are questioning a suspect in the acid attack on the Bolshoi ballet's artistic director, Sergei Filin. A brief report on the police website said the unnamed person was one of the suspects in the attack on the 17th of January, which shocked the arts world. Apparently, the necessary investigative measures are now being taken, and that can mean anything in Russia. Mr. Filin's eyesight was damaged when a masked attacker threw sulfuric acid in his face. The attack on Mr. Filin came after a period of infighting at the Bolshoi, one of Russia's most prestigious ballet companies. It really is sad to see such primitive actions in connection to what is supposed to be one of the most refined institutions in the world. I'm Daria Shabbat with Corporate Profile. Make sure to visit our website at corporateprofile.com for more top headlines from around the world, as well as interesting business profiles. Post your comments, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter.